Excellent. We resume the War of the Crown here on the one and only Michael Parnaby Gaming Network. Last session, the agents unlocked the county archive, but knew it would take some time to find the county charter in there. Exploring further, they found a plush office in which a ghost appeared. The ghost had a fearsome touch, and also at the point it started to moan, everyone was scared except From and Nalla. Dogbio helped calm Humphrey down while Morgana and the Knightchester comforted each other to drive the fear away. From killed the ghost with his flaming sword, and after searching, the agents retired to lock themselves in the county archive to rest overnight, where I think the Knightchester did indeed find the county charter. The next day, Izzy explored the upper floor with the rest of the agents trailing behind. Some treasure was found, including a saucy book called Terridy's Conquests. Izzy found a set of keys, and then the whole lot agents went downstairs where one of the keys opened the treasure vault. And after taking some items, the agents locked it back up again and are proceeding to the other fancy door they found on the lower level, which is where you're at the moment. Now, tell me if my voice becomes crackly and I will get onto Discord on my phone.
Roger.
Michael had some very good ideas, and one of them I have actioned, which is to unload a few items that I didn't need from FGU. That may make a difference. If that's it, then I know that in the other campaigns I just need to not have as many items or things loaded up into FGU.
Oh, okay.
I mean, though that may not have been Dave Smith's issue on Saturday night, where his internet really couldn't cope with his wife watching Netflix or whatever, and him
on.
Well, something. She was probably on your OnlyFans site, Michael.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So the other door is back up to the north, isn't it? Fancy door?
It is indeed.
Other fancy door? Yep. Okay.
Let me just
Nice.
that lower level.
What the fuck?
Yes.
I'm not unlocked. Okay.
It is now.
Alrighty.
Now, just for anyone, Dame, Morgana, and Humphrey are available people, though I think, Mick, if you've taken Humphrey, Morgana is available, Colin, if you would like to. Otherwise, I will sporadically utilise them.
So without we are without Glyn.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not playing tonight.
Well, I never. Yeah, I'll take Morgana.
Grab that lady then.
Grab that wench by the scrotum.
Yeah.
Makes Chester's not going to get as much action as normal, but he might need a night off.
Let me move Nalla over where he needs to be. Might even put From over there for you.
I'll just shrink this down so I've got more
Let me
space.
put Morgana over there. Oops, let me grab Humphrey. No, he's moving. I'll take Chester.
Yeah, I tried to move myself and then I went back to where I was and couldn't move again. My apologies.
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
I don't even know where you are. I can see Humphrey.
I'm down at the door where we were before, but down the bottom.
Oh, yeah, there you are. Oh, yes, because you're in a wall.
That'll do it.
There we go.
Thank you. Now, what's happening? Do I have to reload or anything? No. All right. Let's do this first. Where am I? Come on. There we are. Alrighty. I am now. How many keys were on that key ring?
There is a few. You think there might even be 10.
Crikey. All right. Well, putting the other one aside. Actually, no. Start by using the one we used in the door down to the south, just in case.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Thinking it won't work. All right. That's number one. So continue on to number two. Just, put it aside with my finger and continue to the next one, basically.
Right. Well, it doesn't work.
Okay, keep going. Unless anything untoward happens.
And then you find it, and then the very next key does work.
All right, beautiful. All right, excellent. All right. I checked them before, didn't I? A while ago to see if they were trapped and stuff like that. It was just locked and we couldn't get through.
Yeah, that's right. You broke one of your lock picks.
Yeah, that's right.
You failed.
Gotcha.
There was a few doors in a row you failed with, and I think it frustrated Humphrey, who just broke a door down upstairs.
And then everyone's like, and Glenn was like, just take a 20. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. All right. From Humphrey, do you want to open the doors? Any of you?
Humphrey looks at From.
Looks at Humphrey.
After you, good dwarf.
So be it. Would that be a strength check?
Well, you could make one, but you expect they should just be normal doors, albeit of good quality, that were locked.
And they're no longer locked.
Not Izzy has got a key into them and turned it, and you have heard a satisfying click.
All right. Well, let's see if there's any. Let's see if there's any traps, and opens the door.
Have you already opened? No, door has not opened yet. Not that one. No, you're at
no. Right in front of us.
Here.
Oh, those ones. Oh, well, fucking. I don't know. That one.
Excellent. Well, what you see, this overstuffed, roughly triangular-shaped office is fit for a king, with every surface an example of expert artistry, and all but dripping with gold leaf. A large desk of dark, fragrant wood, decorated with golden candelabras, fills most of the office, while carved cherubs dance among storm clouds all through the moulding above. So, like, in older places, they have all this sort of stuff up on the roof that they just don't do anymore. But as Humphrey and From stride into the room, the cherubs seem to come to life, and lightning bolts shoot out from them. And so I think we can get Humphrey, Chester, Morgana, and From making reflex saves.
Okay. Morgana. Oh,
well,
fuck this tower. Window, unlock position, move tower, lock position.
Turn now.
Reflex on Morgana. Reflex on the From.
Well, that's an interesting set of rolls. No one rolled above 10, and Morgana rolled twice as well as Chester. So I think we all know that you all failed. But not much damage is done, really. It's just, what is it for? Oh, that's not bad. 21 points of damage. So let me add 21. Oh, yeah, well, it was a pretty good roll.
21?
That's a good roll.
Oops.
Yes.
Get that there, yeah. So, yes.
Ouch.
What would you like to do? Is these cherubs seem to make buzzing noises?
All right. Are people backing out?
From's not. He's sort of. Where are these cherubs?
They're basically, let's say they're on the table around decorating the table.
Oh, decorating the table. Okay.
Can From attack the table?
You could. So roll me some damage. Oh, no, roll it to hit. If you get a 1, you the table.
Just thinking. Oh, god damn, drop it in the box, you dumb shit. Oh, I thought that was going to be a 1. That was not going to be happy days. And just drop some damage?
Let's assume you do some damage, and you smash a good bit off the table as another lightning bolt comes out at you, and you can a reflex save. Comes out at the angle towards where you're standing. And you will take 13 damage.
So,
People, there you go. I've added it on for you.
at that point, yeah, Morgana steps back, and From just comes out of the room all the way back out here, going, "I tried smashing it. I just got zapped. Ouch."
All right.
Does someone have dispel magic, or can you just set it on fire or something?
I'm going to... Everybody else clear out into the corridors away. I'm going to go in and get zapped, see what happens. And what I'm going to do is, once all that's happening, while that's happening, is I'm going to attempt to see if I can disarm them, disable them or something like that, if there's a possibility of that.
So you could make a reflex save and a perception roll.
Yep.
Right, so you managed to artfully dodge out the way and take no damage whatsoever. And you can see the trap mechanism for which you would require a successful disable device roll.
Sweet. Can I do that now?
Absolutely.
Roger.
And you feel you have disabled the trap.
Beautiful. All right, guys. I've disabled it. You're back. It's all good.
Just hang here for a sec. 1, 2. Ooh, new stuff. The power of pharasma compels me. The power of pharasma compels me.
Look at that. Thank you.
We'll give another shot. Hang on.
Hey.
What?
Dame Morgana's like,
I feel all better now, thank you, darling.
Alrighty. That's 2 down. Alrighty, that should be enough at the moment while I remember how to play. That's done, I think. Yes. Oh, you still got 10 on you.
Yeah.
Let me just smack
That's
my
right.
bitch up. You ready? Smack that bitch up.
Whee. 'Tis but a scratch. I'm fine now, thank you.
Sehr good, doctor. Alrighty.
Well, what would you like to do?
From will gingerly walk back into the room and stand next to Izzy.
Izzy.
Right. You feeling better now? All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So I've disabled the trap, so we should be all right to go in here. Let's search.
Roll away.
Dame Morgana's like,
I do.
yes.
For fuck's
Feel-
sake. Searching away.
So, Izzy, you find a stick held in one of the cherubs that looks fairly fancy, and you thought might have been part of the trap or powering the trap. Everyone else, including you, will notice that the 2 golden candelabra in here look like they could be worth something.
Sweet.
But they're not they're not magical, and they look like they go with the place. But that doesn't mean you could not walk off with them. But again, carrying a candelabra is not an easy thing.
No, but Nala does have a bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
So
What
we
would
could
you
stash
like
them in there.
to do?
How big are they? Are they friggin' huge? Are they mounted to the wall, or are they just freestanding?
Given they're only they're freestanding. I mean, from
Okay.
this weight is what's that? 0.5 of a
Oh, okay.
something sort of negligible. That back,
No,
which is
sure.
amazing because if they're pure gold, gold's pretty heavy. So
Yeah. All right. Nala, do you want to chuck these in your bag of holding? These are awesome.
Alrighty, do I just...
I've added them in to the party sheet.
Alrighty.
Do you want the other item added in, or you want to do?
I hand it over to Morgana and say you might be able to figure out what this is. And
Where's-
Spellcraft
What's
roll
that?
from Morgana.
Golden
Or-
candelabra. There it is.
Spellcraft check.
Happy Hanukkah.
Spellcraft is there. All right. So she'll have a look at it.
It's at caster level 4, and so you can't work out what it is,
Hmm.
other than being.
I don't know. I've got no idea. Sorry.
I think that is the exact voice Glyn uses. It's uncanny how close you've got there.
Thank you. I've been practicing all day.
Yes.
Yes.
However, Chester, who obviously must have a look afterwards, will no doubt be able to tell you what it is as I.
Chester's there as he's running his hands over it back and forwards, touching. Has a bit of a smell and very ironic. A wand of lightning bolts.
Nice.
Oh, bloody da.
Indeed.
Cool.
May I?
I just shrug. Oh. I think it's really. Would it be? I mean, just like meta. Would it be between you and Morgana, or just you anyway?
Just me anyway.
Oh, sounds good.
It's arcane.
Morgana doesn't need that small rod.
Yeah,
She
sure.
has light chesters.
It's true. She's got all of the
You
nice
can have it,
Chesters.
darling. It's all yours.
And she winks seductively.
I wonder if I could use this on myself, and he points the wand inside his mouth. Don't stop me, I'm going to do it.
Don't waste a full load there.
Oh.
And she winks at you.
I don't know, I want Glyn back. Or... Glyn.
Hey,
Nice. Good job. I like it.
precedents have been fucking set, boys. I'm playing the character as it's being passed on.
Exactly.
Nice job.
There's a wolf mask in here. Can I put that on Morgana?
You have to wear it first.
Role playing.
No.
Bit of doggy.
Well, but there's certainly the step up in plushness seems quite huge, and in fact, anyone with knowledge, nobility, or not make a roll.
Knowledge, no, that's the Morgana thing. Hang on, please hold. We're all coming at you.
Well, I think Chester. Well, and certainly Humphrey probably would get that even more so.
No, it's written in a language that I don't understand.
Yes, I know my English is appalling. That is correct. Rep is representative.
I would surmise it looks like we're the Emperor or their rep
Rep.
would stay. Rep would stay.
Interesting.
So you have one door in front of you again, looking similar to the inside of this place. Quite just a step up in decor.
Oh, so this one.
Yeah. Yep. The
Yep.
one you.
Alright.
Yep. Right in
All
front of
right.
you.
Well, I'm going
Move
to. Since we couldn't get in here before, first thing I'm going to do is check for traps.
Yes. You do not feel it is trapped or locked.
Okay. At least here. Oh, not locked either.
No.
Okay. All right. From.
It would be my displeasure.
Mhm.
You see sort of a corridor that must expand out to a room with doors on the east or west, but obviously then opens out into a much larger room. And you can just see probably enough of the curvature to note this is sort of a tower that's attached to the house, but is separate just north of it. So you've come through these doors, an antechamber into now, you think that the large tower area.
I'll go first because I jingle.
So at that point, let me just bring you back here from...
And catch this lightning bolt, you fucker.
Yeah. Fireball, dickhead.
In move up behind as they will. You will see someone reclining on a couch, but you see alternating bookshelves and paintings line the walls of this large warm space. Warm colours, plush carpeting and overstuffed furniture all combine to give the illusion at least of warmth, while the scent of tobacco hangs faintly in the air. A large portrait of one of the Lotheeds stares down from one of the walls, but relaxing on the couch is I think you've met her before at the initial Tangier festival, is a lady called Valetto Lotheed, who at the time you realise should have died at least 100 or more years ago. But she was moving when she met you, and everyone stared at that. And she certainly looks at you, From, and says, "Oh, Lord From, you've come to save me and wed me. Come here now, take me, ravish me, be mine. I am all yours."
Don't do it.
I'm Frey. You are required up here, and then From continues to walk over here, out of the way.
It's not a request for a threesome, From. Just you. You're all I need. As she gets up and comes towards you, arms outstretched.
Humphrey steps out of the room, closes the door, and says, "From needs some privacy."
Hey, what are you doing? Help him.
Lady Morgana
Here
opens
is
the door back up.
there is the Duchess in all her glory.
Yeah.
Still looking somewhat older, perhaps. From, are you embracing her?
Not a chance. His sword is drawn and level, not full attack stance, but just using the sword to keep her the fuck away from him.
So you're just giving her the tip.
Yeah, and only for a minute.
Is that
Morgana comes screaming in the room.
Oh.
What is going on in here?
Oh, what? No, I'm still not interested in threesomes, even if it's another female. And From, that sword I'm after.
That's right. I was going to say, is that a metaphor for something, From?
Well, that's so sorry. Yes, were you drawing a different sword, From? I didn't. Yes, as Michael pointed out, you may well have.
No, the great sword, not the
Oh,
great sword.
Still, which one?
Not a pretty decent sword.
The one of metal that catches on fire, not the one of flesh that belches fire.
They're both two-handed too, so it's really hard to.
3 if you look in the right light. He's like, "Stay away from me, you harlot."
How dare you? Well, let's make a. What would you want to do? Do you want intimidation? Are you trying to bluff her? It sounds a bit intimidating. From, if you'd.
That would definitely be the idea. Would be to intimidate her to stay away because, well, he is a pure paladin of Angrad. He's not up to these types of shenanigans.
Not perhaps one of your best.
Better rolls.
She says, well, if you won't have me from, maybe I can go to Umfrey. Umfrey, you're a real man, aren't you? Not like this fake one over there. Take me. I'm all yours. No, don't run away. You can have me. I'm here. Umfrey.
Can Morgana do a spellcraft check to see if she's under like some long-lived spell or some description?
Or make a spellcraft roll.
Excellent. Because I'm assuming Morgana would have also sort of acknowledged that, well, shit, this person should probably be dead.
Well, that certainly is something.
Hey, From, you might want to sandwich this girl.
There you go, Dame Morgana. From, are you attempting to say anything, or are you just basically ignoring her?
From is definitely ignoring her, but
Umfrey, sorry, yes, I know. So from it, so she moved on to Umfrey. Is Umfrey trying to do anything, or just ignoring her?
No, you would engage her in conversation. What's the hurry with all this promiscuous activity?
We must be one. I've been waiting for a long time for a man such as you, and clearly
I don't rush into relationships. I like to take things easy. Perhaps get a drink here, go see a shadow puppet show there, and take it slow. Don't jump straight into things.
We'll make a diplomacy roll then, Humphrey. She seems incredibly taken back, and I said, "Yes, you are quite the gentleman, Humphrey. Well, come with me over on the couch, and we'll sit and talk for a while. There are many things I could tell you."
I did just say I like to take things easy. I don't feel like coming anywhere just yet. We're just getting to know one another.
What? Well, I understand. I can accept that, but really, oh well, maybe the short one over here one might approve.
What the fuck?
And who are you?
No!
Oh, he's why is everyone running away? I'll not be spurned. And you can all roll initiative at that.
Oh,
and
boy.
She's red with rage. A woman scorned.
Oh, fuck it. Oops. Well, hot damn.
She disappeared.
Oh, yes, because I changed her red. Yep.
Oh.
Morgana, you think that this woman is now? Oh, it's just the change is amazing. How her face has just become one of anger at being spurned by so many and scorned. What would you like to do?
Well, from memory, there's things called fortune hexes that Morgana likes to do, and she'd like to cast that onto Umfrey. Did that even work? Yes. So remember, Umfrey, you can. Yep, that's cool. I did the thing. You can re-roll a skill check, attack, advanced, or ability, but you need to say it before, and that would be her go. Apart from scooting back next to From in the corner.
Thank you, Morgana.
Nala, you've sort of heard this, obviously, from some distance away.
I'm kind of interested in hearing the shrieking, so I'm going to go 5, 10, 15 around the table.
I mean,
15.
perhaps, Nala, if you played your cards right, you could line yourself up for a different marriage.
25. Oh, 30. Ah!
Yes.
Get back, witch.
And she says, of all the men to walk into my life, it is you, Nala, the one that all the women desire.
Apparently. But I don't remember getting married, but I still have a ring on my finger.
Nala's a boy?
Yeah.
And fuck it. I can't really do anything now. I've walked into that trap because I'm assuming I'm actually going to be there.
Yeah. Chester.
Hey, Nala, what sort of creature do you think that is?
A Korean toilet witch, probably.
Are they subject to mind-affecting magic?
I'm going to attempt to recall my knowledge when I see her. Thanks for the hint, since I'm so rusty.
That's perfectly fine. And
Am I okay to do that?
Just assume that you don't know anything about this creature.
Oh.
Other than to assume it could well be undead, but it doesn't have red glowing eyes, so that might give away that it's not. But it's unlikely someone lives that long unless they were put in cryogenic freezing and just been unfrozen, which is possible.
I don't know. I think her Dusty Canyon needs a little seeing to.
Unfrozen.
Me as well. Well. No. And he looks at Nala, gives Nala an appreciative nod for stepping into the whole flanking situation.
I'm not convinced Nala is flanking, and I say that because, and Derek, almost exclusively you have Dignity's Barb in your hand.
Okay, then can I retcon pulling a dagger since I'm at point blank or not?
Well, I'm assuming you walked up there with Dignity's Barb. If you still had a move action left, you could have taken your dagger out, but you would have dropped Dignity's Barb on the floor.
Yeah, I'll leave Dignity on the floor.
Yep.
Apparently not married.
Fair enough.
Cool. So I've got flanking, and I will use my luck dice, my cackling witch. The hex.
Mm-hmm. That is, well, I don't know why you've got 2 attacks.
No, remember one's a reroll.
Oh, of course, sorry, apologies. Yes, it's what you call advantage, isn't it, Michael? So that is a hit. And she looks horrified that you have struck out at her.
Behave yourself, lady. This is no way a lady of high standards should be carrying herself.
She looks shocked, but no blood comes out from her, which is surprising.
No, menopause was a long time ago.
All right, I'm just going to move. Actually, no, I'll have to go past Nala. Do I have to make an acrobatics check if I want to move past him, especially given there's combat?
I can't remember what we're playing. I'm sure Brett Hennick, Cole's buddy, would remind us all that Nala would provide cover for you, and therefore, attack of opportunity.
If Nala's providing cover, then you wouldn't be able to step past. But I mean, it's up to you. He did write the rules. I don't run with them.
I'm sure Brett would say that.
You are correct.
And Brett is
All
always,
right.
we know that.
No, he's not. He forgets everything.
Well, he does forget a hell of a lot, that's for certain.
All right. I'm going to have one attack on her.
Yep. That is a miss.
Absolutely, it is. All right.
She looks at you pleading, will you not save me, Sir Knight?
No, he won't.
No. No, mate.
Not so much. Oh, far out.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's a miss.
It is a
Yes.
miss.
Yes. Well, From's like, no.
So,
Oh, that's what he's going to do. He was going to
Yes.
detect undead. No, he can't do that. Shut up. Keep going.
She steps into the wall and vanishes. I think we can leave
Great.
Doggy out for the moment.
Great.
Dame Morgana.
He's going to step into the middle of the room because she saw her go into the wall and like does not want to come out of any walls behind her. So she's actually going to hang right behind From because he's like a doorstop. And she will do nothing.
Hokey pokey.
She has nothing that would assist except. No, she got nothing. So.
Nala.
I scoop my dignity off the floor
Yeah.
and I head over to there.
Fair enough. Chester.
All right. Just looking at everyone's eyes, which direction are they looking for at? You know, the party members I can see.
Well, they seem to be looking, I imagine, looking towards the expressions of surprise on them, except Nala, who's obviously wandered off.
Yeah, but are they looking in a certain direction, like over here or?
That's roughly where they would have been looking, I think, yep.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, my assumption is not to go too far and I'll step just inside the door. I say, you got this, team.
Entree.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure. You can't perceive very much.
Oh, no, I'll put my helmet on backwards again. He turns his helmet around.
With that sort of roll, yep, probably.
It's made of cortosis.
And I'll ready an action for anybody that... Oh, actually, he's going to move. Does he bump into anything?
No, you actually saw it go into the wall, not just invisible, but actually into the wall.
Yes, but he doesn't believe that's a thing, and
Sure.
he believes it to be an illusion, and she's turned herself invisible or something. So he'll move to there and ready a standard action to attack anything that steps within, any enemy that steps within reach.
Yeah.
Anything? All right. Yeah. And she's rummaging through her pack. But I don't think it's going to do me any good at the moment. So she'll sit there she'll sit there readied, both daggers out for the time being.
From
Sorry, I better move.
From was going to use one of the. Just reading it again. It's on an individual object or an individual themselves, so that is not going to do anything fantastic. So he will just keep a eye out for any further attacks or the reappearance of.
Sure. She steps out of the wall and attacks Morgana, saying, "I'll not have some hussy be a rival to me."
Mm.
And hits,
Mm.
but also seems to find a particularly vulnerable spot in Morgana, doing an extra 16 points of damage.
Oh,
Oof.
Dame Morgana.
That's not spots.
Dame Morgana is going to continue to cackle because she can continue the fortune hex on Frey. I know that much about her. And then, oh God, she would love to do that. She should probably move. That wasn't like electricity damage or anything like that, was it? It was just a nasty attack. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure that I'm not doing
with a rapier that she's wielding now.
Oh, that's a bit rough. Yeah, she's going to continue to cackle and just back the fuck away. And that's pretty much, I'm reckoning, what all she could do. Yes, that is what she will do. What has been done.
Now,
When in doubt, aim for the bridge of the nose.
that is a hit.
Pong.
Damage done.
And reload. I'll let someone get in front of her this time.
hit her with some magic, Chester.
Chester.
Yeah. Magic. Sure. Speak with animals. Is that what?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying.
That's
Perfect.
okay. So let's just test this theory. Oops, that's Humphrey. Okay.
She succeeded.
So that's not a good tester. My magic failed against her extremely strong will.
Humphrey.
Where magic fails, the sword shall not. And he will use his extra dice on attack. Stop that. She cackled? Did you cackle, Morgana? Sorry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There was cackling.
That is a hit. Given one was a miss, you're benefiting from this advantage.
Awesome.
Easy.
If I have to acrobatics to there, I will.
Only if you want to avoid an
But
attack.
I probably had enough movement to get there anyway, regardless. But all right, let's do it. 2.
You're making the roll.
I'll make the roll. Let's go some acrobatics.
And you have succeeded.
Roger that. Now, gonna stab her in the back.
That's a hit.
Can I do sneak attack?
You're doing a sneak attack. Yep. I don't think there's any issues why you can't. Okay. From.
From will walk forward. Click on the correct character sheet too, so they can see. We haven't rested. Oh no, we did rest since then. Okay, he might do that next time. You'd like to detect evil on Duchess Velivu.
That's a full round. Sorry, not a full round. It is an action.
Yeah,
but you can
that's
do
fine.
so. Yep. And you know she is evil.
She is evil.
All right,
So
excellent.
that's cool. No, just
All bets are off.
all bets are definitely off. And I can do.
Could have been yours from.
Oh yeah, that would have been just fantastic, and would love to do that. I'm just trying to read smite once a day. Can be opposed as a swift action. I can smite evil.
You can activate it, but obviously won't get the hit. I don't think because you've done your standard action activating your detect evil.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I'll be smiting next turn.
Excellent. Well, she steps back into the wall and out here. Oops, I get her in the right spot. And attacks Nala. With that roll, not much is going to happen. However, Nala, you can make a will save, please. If you're back.
Hi. You are currently on hold with Nala as he is walking back to his computer. You will be with you in approximately 5 seconds. Will, you said, hey? Do it.
Excellent. Well, let's just assume, to try and do something different. Nala, no, I don't want to do this. Let's assume at this moment, Nala, you suddenly start, and I'm just moving your character over there. You start turning green and expanding in size as the rage seems to build in you at being attacked. And you become a very different character that hopefully you can see on the thing there.
No.
Yeah, I wonder why that doesn't work. Oh, I think
You can run me out of the window. That's all I can say.
Yeah, no, don't worry about your normal one. Oh dear, I think I've done something crazy with Chester.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Chester, have I stuffed your icon up? Maybe, who knows? Anyway, now you can see the green creature that has appeared.
Why have
And
I
with
turned
any
to
luck-
an orc?
Yeah. Well, that's really the picture. I don't know. I'll have to work something out there. But Derek, if you can claim that one as Mr. Rallan, and you'll be able to do things when it's your go.
Do I get to choose or not?
Not at this point. You will go when Nala would go, so I'll just add you in there at 16.
Okay.
But you feel the pressure of being under combat, and your will save has meant that you have blown up into this green hulking brute. Sadly, Chester has taken on the same sort of look, which is really unfortunate.
I'm green with jealousy.
Not envy. It's a bit strange.
Okay.
I still have Chester's image here that I'm trying to correct, and I don't know why I can't correct it. Chester.
I can't say anything now. You've unrallied me or something.
Disabled fog of war. Well, when I opened, you can see things. What can you see? Nothing at all.
Oh, actually, no. You rolled past Nala and it auto-selected Nala blind. Got it.
Well,
Yep.
we haven't got to Nala yet, so it is Morgana's go for the slight mucking around because I was distracted by the fact I've stuffed Chester's image up that I'm trying to rectify.
Morgana's going to cast a Misfortune Hex on the Duchess.
Right. Well, that doesn't affect her.
Okay. Well, Morgana's going to run this way and continue cackling. And that will be her go.
Now, let me assume, Nala, that this, because you are the one person, so I'll put you there. Can't manage that very well. I'm going to change that there. It's your go as Mr. Rallan.
So I'm assuming
Yeah.
I just attack with my base melee BSB. Like,
Yeah, with your BSB, it's just your fist, but you can rage up. So that would mean your strength would be at another 4 more than what it is.
I'm too confused to rage, I think.
Yeah, I'm not convinced you're confused, but
I'm turned fucking green.
why not? Yes, fist, that's it. Whack it in there and make an attack. You can do die 8 plus your strength
Die 8.
if you hit.
Plus strength. Base plus. I can't do that. Should be a +4 for the strength. I have to do it manually. Alrighty. And I can just choose whoever.
Sure. Yep.
I don't like this Duchess von Letho fisted.
And you have hit. And you do damage to her. Everyone in it's pretty much as everyone can make perception checks other than Mr. Rallan, obviously. So you do think this is obviously frightfully strange. Chester? And Chester and Izzy, you seem to notice extra. It's almost as if these spidery images appear over parts of this green skin. So everyone thinks, gee, this is really strange happened, which obviously is going to confuse all of you, as you would expect, when suddenly Nala seems to froth at the mouth after this hit that did no damage, and turn into this green skin creature. But Chester and Izzy also notice sort of these spider motifs or images appearing on parts of this green Nala's skin. and it would be Chester Copperfield.
Yeah. I don't like this. Five, 10, 15. I'm going to use the cackly thing.
Mm-hmm. As you use Corian Parnaby's blade.
Fuck.
And Miss Izzy.
Corian.
Okay. All right, there's not enough room around there to flank, which is a real pain. 1, 2, 3. I am going to throw a dagger
Yes.
to see what I can do. It'll be at a -4 though. Into combat. Dagger, dagger, dagger. Oi, oi, oi.
That is a hit.
Right.
And you have done some damage.
Okay.
From
From is smiting evil, so he'll take a step. And I get to add my charisma bonus if the target is evil, which we know it is. My charisma bonus is. Why am I trying to smite evil? That's retarded.
you know this thing is evil.
Yeah, but you add your charisma bonus. Oh, hang on. I'm looking at Morgana. Please ignore me. Hi. Because that charisma is at a -1 bonus. I'm like, yeah, no, bro. Like, right. Okay. So
What?
smite evil is on, adding the 1. And he's going to take 2 swings because that's how he rolls.
A critical hit.
Oh, bloody da. So this is.
Mm-hmm.
It was just 1 critical hit, wasn't it? Yes.
Yep. And she staggers back from that mighty blow.
Which. And moves on the turn.
She steps back into the wall through a painting and will step back out here and attack Morgana. With a hit.
No, Morgana. No, Morgana.
Doing another. Where is Morgana? Another 15. Yes, that will certainly take Morgana out. And she says, "Take that, bitch."
Oh, that is good.
Well.
So, Mr. Rallan, you feel your prey vanished and has reappeared behind you. Feel free to have 2 attacks, given you've only moved 5 feet, and you would be able to have your fists. Mr. D. Here it comes. That's a hit. That is a hit.
Sorry, I was talking that whole time.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you have pulverized her into the ground.
I'm hoping that that as I'm smashing her into the ground, the dust that's flung up will go over Morgana and regenerate her from death.
Well, you certainly keep pulverizing her well beyond what would appear to be her inactivity, but Morgana doesn't. Is there someone you're effective bullet time, even though Mr. Rallan is pulverizing the Duchess's body? Is there someone going to do anything about Morgana?
Can anyone do it, or is it actually have to be Nala?
About Morgana, yeah, From will walk over and lay on hands.
Okay, roll away.
It's such a comical scene.
Platonically.
Rowland's laying hands on the Duchess, and you lay hands on Morgana for opposite purposes.
Is she? Does she still like have a body? Has she disappeared? Like
no, it's been pulverized. Although one wonders whether with that Mr. Allen, the gentleness with which From has touched Morgana and might well now respond in kind to the mangled body. That you can probably rest of you could almost see and think this is almost more like a construct creature, even though it's constructed of some sort of flesh but no blood.
Yeah, From's going to do lay on hands again because nothing's really happened. There we go.
Excellent.
Heavy man.
But let me... yes, go on, Izzy.
No, you're right. Go.
Well, given, and rather to prolong it, let's assume at this point that that with no more combat that Mr. Rallan calms back down and Nala is returned to you.
So at that point, From looks sideways and is like, what? To Nala?
What indeed, I say.
And Nala, you can say, yes, whatever you would like.
I was afraid I was going to break Dignity's barb. In the end, I didn't have it in my hand. It was merely green sausages and playing hide the cucumber in her face.
Cool. Indeed.
So, Morgana, how are you feeling? I forgot that was me.
I'm not feeling great. I need some help.
Come on down and get the green finger of destiny. Just trying to think of the best way to do this. We can get a. If we get lucky, we can do it this way. No, we didn't. Do this one next. And we did then. That's all you're getting at the moment, sorry. You'll have to deal with that scraped knee.
Thank you, it's better than nothing.
Well,
with that, From will probably start sort of, I don't know, rummaging through the desks and stuff to see if there's anything that can help explain this Duchess of Nutsness.
Make a perception check. From you suspect that you're still very unsettled by what happened in the combat here.
That's fair.
Focusing
all right, From move over.
Chester was. Umfrey does a little bit better. I mean, Izzy, that's probably one of your lowest rolls we've ever seen. But let's assume you at least notice, because I'm staring at it, but you look a bit more at the one of the pictures on the wall, which is clearly of the Duchess, and underneath it, it says "My Valletto, loving memory," and a letter P.
Okay.
You could make a knowledge nobility, or anyone who has knowledge nobility.
Morgana's still feeling a bit sore, but she can do a knowledge nobility if required. So there.
Well, Morgana, you would remember that Valletto, and I think even I'm afraid that the Duchess Valletto was married to a Duke Panavar Lothide.
Relate that to the group.
All right. That means nothing to Izzy, but she's going to continue to see if there's anything valuable in here.
Well, you can make an intelligence check.
Roger. Well, I can roll on.
You do remember that when rummaging around in papers that I think Chester had pointed out that there were a number of forgeries, all for a Duke Panavar Lothide, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth in a series.
Interesting. All right. Now, were those papers in the archive?
No, they were in the desk in where you fought, where the ghost was.
Okay. All right. Well, when we're done here, we'll go back and grab those.
Yep. Okay. I can't remember whether you took them, but yes.
I'm not sure.
All good. What would you like to do?
Well, we still have to find the teleportation chamber and put that out of commission.
And you know that Bartleby Lothide, the current count, is maybe somewhere in the building.
That's right, exactly. Yeah. No, he was next. Don't worry. He was next on the list. Okay. So, gonna move out of there, and in between those doors, I'm gonna check the door on the east. The usual.
You don't think
traps,
it is
traps and lockage? Okay.
or trapped? In fact, I should be remiss. I would imagine you noticed when you did the perception roll. Sorry, you found a rather nice rapier, and you actually discovered she was wearing chain mail that looked fairly nice, and she had a platinum and diamond wedding ring and masterwork thieves tools.
Oh.
Let me know if you were going to do any spellcraft on the two items you just picked up, being the rapier and the chain shirt.
Was it chain shirt or chain mail?
Chain shirt.
Yeah, Morgana's going to try the chain shirt first, and then the rapier.
That is a +2 chain shirt, and the other one is a +1 rapier. They are in the party sheet.
Fantastic.
Crikey. All right. That's both Nala and Izzy wear those, don't they, Derek?
I'm wearing a mithril chain shirt. I think I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, so am I at the moment. What's the difference, though, I guess?
+2. And
so it's
trouble and a sneak aspect.
Yeah, it's also the dex issue.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. grab him, chuck him in the loot pile, chuck him in the back of the station wagon.
Fair enough.
I don't need to be sneaky. Do you need to be
No,
sneaky?
no. Well, yeah, preferably, you know. Yeah. So that the area on my right, which I just opened up on the east, is that like a bathroom?
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right, I'll pop in just in case, see if there's any nice scented candles to loot or something like that.
Roll away. No, you find nothing of any interest.
Roger that. All right, over to this door here.
Mhm.
Check once again.
Nope. It's not locked. It's not trapped. But you do hear a little bit of a sort of a rummaging noise. You feel somewhere, not immediately behind the door, but assuming there's a room somewhere in that space further away from the door.
Okay. I say, From, come down here.
From comes down there.
There's a sort of rummaging, scratching noise through that door there. It's not trapped and it's open. But do you want to have a look?
I shall. Greatsword in hand, he opens the door and runs in.
And you see an odd creature that says, "Has Daddy come to play?" And it looks like this thing resembles a grey child, emaciated child, cobwebs and dust for clothes, and a fox skull for a head. And it looks like this.
Oh,
Mhm.
Jesus.
And you can all roll initiative.
Alrighty. Roger that.
Did make that visible, did I? Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Terrible rolling.
We will just, I think, need the Chesters. No, got Chester. Excellent. With that, Dame Morgana, somewhat unsurprisingly, you hear the words that have been said.
Trying to think of what she'd normally do. So, what am I saying? She's not speaking out loud. She'll probably she'll delay till after Chester.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Which Chester? Don't worry, I looked at the bottom Chester. So after From.
Oh, after From, not the. Yes, you're with.
Yeah, no.
Cox.
So wanting to go last in the party.
Okay, put it down there. So it is Chester Copperfield.
Just trying to move the map. From, what do you see, buddy?
Oh, it's weird.
Don't really see anything. Yes, I do. Yep, it's fucking weird. Continues to move.
Oh, yes, so it won't be him just yet, but this creature comes running up to you. And it... Is that a hit on, why isn't it? I'm sure I'm saying maybe I haven't said hit. From, there we go. What is From's armor class?
22.
Oh, yep. So it misses you. But nope, that's all good. It is Izzy's go.
All right.
And From you felt breath was somewhat unsettling. You think if it had bitten you, you feel something bad might have happened.
Oh.
Obviously it's unsettling to look at, but you feel that it would have an unsettling attack as well.
I want to acrobatics to there.
Sure. I think you're unlikely to fail, and you have not.
Roger. I am going to...
Now, does that give you an attack? Because you would have gone 10. There would have been at least 20 in just the tumble.
Yep. So what else there? 1, 2. So 5, 10, 20 in the tumble, 30.
Yep. Okay. Fair enough. One hit.
Yep. Yep. 1 hit.
That is a hit. Obviously, you'll get your sneak attack. Yeah. Nala.
Am I actually me? Because you've got both of them in there.
You are you at the moment. So you probably can, but I probably can actually just pull him off the list.
Yep. So Morgana coming through. 5, 10. Gonna try and actually, if I'm walking through the door, it doesn't attack of opportunity, does it?
No, but when you leave the square immediately in front of the door, it will. So you can't go diagonally. So you will provoke an attack unless you're going to tumble there.
I'm going to attempt to tumble as I trip over my feet and scooch into the room.
You are correct. You have got where you want to go, but it will have an attack of opportunity on you. And it has hit you.
Oh, you hit me, you a-whore.
It does a minimal amount of damage. However, you will need to make a will save.
Fucking hell.
As you feel its bite seems to suck some of the energy out of you, but you find you have managed to avoid the feeling of fatigue that you felt would certainly come over you if you had fun. Have the rest of your go.
I'm going to shoot you in your left eye socket.
Nice.
That is a critical hit.
Yeah.
You're right.
The left and the right eye sockets at once.
Boom.
Exactly.
I'm going to reload as well.
Humphrey.
Humphrey shall move
Away, but listening.
Yeah.
and have attack.
Absolutely.
He's going to use the cackle.
Is that going? I don't think it's still going. I don't think Morgana's activated it yet.
Fair enough.
No, not yet.
No. But that is a hit. Damage done.
Wow. Nice.
From
is quite concerned about this weird little creature, so he's just going to swipe twice.
You have hit both times.
One lot of damage, second lot of damage.
And you have in fact pulverized this creature. And it certainly did, you're right, it did seem, certainly quite a weird creature indeed. With that, you notice 2 small beds in this room, 2 small beds over a blanket laid out on the floor, along with some soft toys, wooden blocks, and various small music. Painted lions cavort along the walls, moving through simple patterns. It would remind you somewhat of a kid's nursery.
Perplexing. From would, trying to understand more. I'd like to try and search the room for any, I don't know, any sort of hints or anything towards what that little creature was that just got smushed.
You don't really know anything more other than it seemed childlike, particularly with what it said when you first entered. And you do notice there's some stairs going up.
Shall we go up?
Have we searched everywhere we need to down here? We're not sure.
From just had a look around and couldn't find anything, but
yes,
that's from.
I didn't really just mean in the room. I meant sort of everywhere on this level, but I'll have a look.
You searched the bathroom, you had searched the other room, and from Humphrey has also just this area, which Humphrey had done and not found, and you just did Izzy and didn't than what has already been described.
All right, up the stairs.
So who's going up first?
Izzy.
Well, possibly Humphrey. He's got a big fuck off shield, which will protect him on the stairs from stuff.
So you want to be
sense.
sneaky up there?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm sure you hear a voice call, "Hey, it's Braden. Braden will go first," being one of Michael's characters who's always in the doing the stuff first.
Yes, thanks,
All right.
Andrew.
No worries, I'll go first. Where's the stairs? Just here.
Yep. So is that Izzy?
Uh-huh.
Well, you can make if you're being stealthy, you can make a stealth roll, or you can.
I'll be stealthy. Let's see how stealthy I could be.
And as you go up, I think some of you will hear eek, eek. But Izzy, here is what you find. And unless anyone else is going up, Izzy, you can decide what you're going to do. So sorry, Izzy, I can give you also. Yep. You found yourself on the map. No, put you there.
Yep.
I think that should have pumped it up for you. The map.
Yeah. So now. Okay. I don't yell down, but I don't turn around either. I, as much as I can, just retreat down the stairs. And when I get back down to the bottom to my friends, I tell them, give them the description of what I just found, and urge them to come up with me.
Follow him up.
Well, what did you see?
Can you give them the description?
I can.
Can we get it in Izzy's voice, please?
No.
I don't want to break character.
You might be able to hear it in Morgana's voice.
Towering shell domed ceiling with curves overhead of the room depicts the shimmering summer stars, with major constellations outlined in gold leaf and a big dong.
Big sheath.
Always sheathed.
What do you plan to do?
I'll just follow whoever goes up.
Yeah, we're following.
So
Izzy.
from will go up. Later Morgana will probably wait till the end.
Well,
My blast.
Everybody, keep an eye on me, and I'll start searching. I'll start rummaging.
There you go. I have, and I will just share this with everyone.
Sweet.
And you have searched what you have found. Well, you can, I guess you can decide what you're going to do with it. I'll write this down.
Perception check.
Well, depending on what Izzy is going to attempt to do.
All right.
We know what Izzy's going to attempt to do.
Okay. So I am going to attempt to stealthily put all of them into my concealed pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Grab them all at once if I can. Are they all in like a heap?
Yeah. Let's say they're in a small bag that you've found.
They're in a small bag already? All right,
Yeah.
sweet. Grab the bag, sleight of hand, stealth.
So I think you'll make a sleight of hand skill check against.
Yep.
Well, anyone can make perception rolls ultimately. Well, on that basis, no one is any the wiser. So I will place this into your character sheet. There we go. I think, have they appeared? Yep, they have. Excellent. And that is all that can be found in this room.
Okay. All right, well.
Morgana's going to move out of the way.
Okay. Boom, boom. Well, no, don't do that. Don't move the map. All right. Perceptioning.
Yep, that was your. In effect, the doors are not locked; they were just Glyn locked. And you, Izzy, with that. Right, hopefully you can read that as to what you get with your perception check as you're looking at the door, checking it out.
I relay that to everybody. I've got like webbing all over the door, but when I turned away and blinked and came back to it, it was gone. Does anyone else want to have a look at this and see what they think? It's a bit freaky.
Detect magic. Door
You don't find the door magical, Nala?
Well, that's my one trick, guys.
It's just playing tricks on me. Does it sort of inhibit me from like interacting with it?
No, absolutely. Like you. This is just you got a vibe. It was looking at it. It's not there. The door's not locked. There's no trap.
Okay. All right. Well, it seems fine. From Humphrey, if you want to jump in there. It's a bit weird, but I can't detect anything bad.
Yeah, From will step up unless Lord Humphrey would like to take this one.
Once more into the breach, dear Humphrey.
So with Humphrey quiet, I will
Do it.
From will open the door.
Right. Well, from the door, you see plush red carpeting has been cut away from floor here, and what remains is badly stained. Desks line the walls, covered in bones, brass instruments, glassware, and jars filled with bizarre collections. The stink of old peat and insect activity is rampant. And with that, you see a creature standing in front of you that will look somewhat like this.
What the Sure.
Indeed.
Told you, Humphrey. You should have gone
This
first.
monstrosity looks like a massive cockroach made from putrid hair. A humanoid face leers in place of an insectile head. Here's another shot of it.
Nice.
And other than that, you also hear the sound of the Count saying, "Destroy these invaders." And you can all roll initiative.
Yeah, that'd probably do it.
All right, time for some big guns. Action.
We may have lost
Mike.
Chester. Yeah.
Yes.
Humphrey, excellent. That I can put Dogbio in at 7.9. And start with Izzy back there.
All right. Let's do it. Now. Can't see the count at the moment, can I? Anyway, 1.
Yes, at a certain point, no doubt you will.
Yeah, so that's open. Better take care of this thing first, though. Actually, you know what? I might take the count. I'll yell out, "I'll take the count while you two guys take the beast." So I move up to the count and attempt to stab him.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Chester Copperfield.
So this is humanoid, isn't it, Andrew? Definitely looks at.
Oh yeah, totally.
No. It seems something quite strange. If you had knowledge the planes, you could make a roll.
Skills, knowledge. Yes, excellent. Let's go with the planes.
The planes.
And you have no idea what it is.
Oh, that's rude. But all I know is this will affect it, and we're going to be home and hose.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good.
If it's a spell, you'll need to make spell resistance roll.
Spell resistance. Okay, abilities. Yeah, spell penetration I have.
Radar, excellent.
Oh, is that's concentration check. Where's my pen? Spell pen. Oops. So what is the spell pen roll? I always forget this.
It's die 20 plus your caster level plus any spell penetration feature.
So, D20 plus 8. Oh, fuck.
So you have failed to get through the spell resistance.
I'm lucky I didn't click the spell off then.
Yeah. Take that.
Count lashes out at you, Izzy, and seems to be quite distracted
Okay.
and manages to not do anything, unfortunately.
Sure, that wouldn't last.
This creature, however, moves to here.
Yep.
And runs its 2 claws over you, hitting twice.
Yep.
Nala, it is your go.
Okay, day. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I'm going to shoot.
Anyone in particular?
That one. Oh, shit.
That is a miss.
And reload rapidly.
Morgana.
All right, Lady Morgana is going to do a foot. Oh, hang on. Yeah, she's going to do the fortune hex on Frey, Lord Frey, for he is our Lord and Savior. And she will move just sort of up actually, yeah, this is what I'm thinking. She'll move up to here. So she can possibly do other stuff. So yeah. Frey, you've got the fortune hex thing.
Frey thanks you. And in a second, when it allows me to move, why can't I go through that door? I have to go there for now. Next round, take a 5-foot step. For this one, he's going to use his witchery power to attack twice. I mean, not attack twice, but roll twice, which he looks like he needed.
Absolutely. Well, it still missed, but yes.
I was closer.
You were closer. Sir From.
From will do From things. From will cast magic weapon on himself once he works out how to fucking do that and how he's coded it, which he has done that, and he will run into the room post haste. 3, 4. Go through the door there. To stand, that's as far 5, 10, 15, 20 gets him 5, 10 through the doorway to there. And that is what he will do.
I think we can probably not worry about Dogbio, nor just Izzy.
Okay. Izzy is going to acrobatics over to that side.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, roll away.
Yep. I am attempting to right now.
You have been successful.
Roger that. Then it shall be 1 attack on Zekald. 1. I was super pleased with my tumbling, and then
So let's attempt this again. Same spells before. Stop it with your stubbornness. Just give fucking same fucking number fucking.
The Count decides to make a concentration check and then reaches out a hand. And I think at this point you seem to be too acrobatic to you've managed to avoid his hand, but you feel it almost seems to crackle with pinkish black energy, and you feel something quite necrotic about it.
Jesus.
Meanwhile, the other creature gives up on you.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Oops. Given you have moved out of its range, and instead attacks Umfrey. Not itself. Hitting but once. And then it moves back to... no, it's going to go back to there.
Bug
Now-
life, hey? Kind of looking, but Lord Bartleby is pressing the flesh on poor Izzy. I take a shot in that general direction.
That is a miss.
A miss.
Oh.
A miss.
And I'm going to reload and actually... I can't get that. Can I just pop that door? I'm just popping that right door. And... I can't see shit now.
Mhm.
Oh. Yeah, it's like there's a door frame in the middle.
There is.
What?
There's sort of two separate doors, yeah.
Yeah.
Morgana.
Continues to cackle. She's going to scooch over to here. Why am I was that me targeting Izzy? No. Yeah, why is you targeted, young lady? I'll take that shit off. And we'll continue to cackle, so that we've got the +1s there, and what else? She can do some pretty cool stuff, I think. She will... Oh, hang on. Is that a touch attack? Is haste touch attack on someone?
I think I must, without looking at it, I think it's that, or it's no two people greater than 30 foot away from each other.
All right. Well, she'll just walk in and haste. From. So she'll cast haste on from. Hang on.
So it is that. So it's 25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels. So what? 20. So 45 feet, but no two people can be more than 30 feet apart.
Okay. Oh, well, she'll walk in there and just haste him.
Which means you could probably give it to almost everyone except probably Izzy.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm just gonna drop that effect on. Chester. Fuck it, Dog BO can have it as well. Why not? There you go. Blessed be.
Humphrey.
I'm fine. 5 foot step. This time he's going to use his. It could be a bit of a gamble, but he's going to use his cackle dice on his second attack. So this is his first attack.
And they're all duck eggs.
Of course they fucking are. You cheating bastard.
Do you summon Dog BO to attack anything or not?
No.
No, fair enough. From.
We'll step up
Mhm.
and he's got magical sword on. Oh god, what did I do? I just closed stuff. Crapola. Please hold. Your game is important to me. is going to start attacking the Echlers. Please. Thank you.
It is a hit and a critical hit.
So we're going to drop that.
Jeepers.
Drop that. And then take the hasted attack.
Yep, that's your best roll, which is a hit.
Oh.
Drop that, which is almost min damage. And he will call it there.
I think we know Dog Bear's not doing anything. No Rothbottom. Just going to put that there. Izzy.
Izzy is going to acrobatics back to there with the intention of getting out, like going. So
Yep.
how do we want to play that?
He's still going to have to make an acrobatics roll.
Yeah.
But, you've got such high... Yep, you do that without, loss.
All
So
right.
that's only 20 feet of movement to get where you are.
Okay.
And then another, in fact, 30. So you're in the full retreat, basically, to get there.
You
Can I
sleep.
double move in a full retreat or just standard move?
No, it's a double. So you effectively have got to here in a single move action.
Okay,
So then-
but I can do another move though.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, she's not hasted. That's right.
No,
Yes.
go on there.
Fair enough. Chester. Third time's a treat.
Third time's a treat. We better level up after this because you're using all my spells, you bitch. Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
Oi.
Oh.
You watch it now. She'll make the save.
Yeah, that's right.
Where is it? There it is. Open that up and click save.
Success.
Of course, it's a success because my name's Andrew. I don't want Michael to have any fun. So
The
mean.
count comes
So I'm
over.
actually there, but it's just because of the thing over. It's wonky, but I'm there. The doorway.
touching Umfrey with this hand basically takes 15 points of damage from Umfrey that you feel is some sort of necrotic effect. Let me add that on. 4. And you notice while doing that the count seems to get healthier from it.
Rude.
The other creature continues then attacking Umfrey and misses twice. That's a bit unfortunate. Nala.
As my standard action, after seeing poor Umfrey get his essence drained by Bartleby, I am going to channel and hit everyone, including Bartleby, but not Ella's.
Well, you can only. So you're going to heal Bartleby. Sorry, is what you're saying with selective channel.
Well, I'm trying to do the positive.
Yep, that will heal Bartleby because Bartleby is just a human.
Okay, then I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Charnair.
Well done, Alan.
I'm then. I should have 5-foot stepped before that. Can I 5-foot step and say I've done that because everyone's easily within channel range?
Sure.
Standard action, move action, done.
Morgana.
Right. Morgana is going to continue the cackle, but I have a question for everyone because I don't know what she would do in this situation, the type of character she is. Would she try to slumber hex the Count
Yeah.
Bartleby Lothhead, or would she throw a lightning bolt at him?
I should probably try and put him to sleep. It'd be easier.
All right. No, that's I wasn't sure
that's
what.
me. I don't speak for anybody, just myself.
No.
So
No, that was beautiful. So I'm just going to try and cast a slumber hex on the Bartleby, which I think I tried to do it correctly.
Bartleby is now, because he rolled a 4, so let me just go and place on... he may as well have paralysed because he is asleep.
Sweet.
yeah.
And then
Nice.
she continues to cackle her tits off on all fronts. So everyone. Oh, so yeah, the +1 to Humphrey-ness is still there. So Sir Humphrey, take this pricker out.
Nice job.
Yeah, he's going to continue to attack that one. The same plan as before. So he's going to attack that one.
That's a hit.
And then he's going to double attack.
Yes. And hit. Well, the tactic worked.
Yeah, baby. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Andrew, for giving me something. Something.
You feel it resists some of the effects, but are you not hasted? So would you not have another attack?
And he has another attack. Yes! Crit! Crit!
Oh, no.
He goes, all in all, a very successful 6 seconds.
Absolutely.
From, you notice this strange ball of light appear near you. And it coats your weapon in this fire. And you hear these words with your head.
Oh, yeah, he does. Happy days. With that, he lets go with 2 mighty swings.
Oh, Jesus.
Hits with 1.
Well, you will get a bonus because of the fire, so let's assume 1 hit.
Okay.
In fact, yeah.
It's so bad. But also considering he's still hasted, he will miss again, but
Yes.
wave the flames in its face, saying, by Angrad's fire, I will kill you.
And it recoils a little bit from that sense of bravado. Izzy,
All right.
you know
am not.
the
go.
unconscious body of the Count, and you feel sure that Nala's probably going to have to will upon seeing that.
Sorry, what was that? You were breaking up a bit, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Have you go.
I am going to basically move over to there. Do I have to acrobatics over him given that he's slumbering?
No, he can't have an attack of opportunity.
Roger that. All right. Well, I'm setting up for next round then.
Fair enough.
Basically. Yep.
Chester.
Count Barnaby. Does he look humanoid?
Well, he looks asleep, but he's a human, yes. You have engaged with him at the dinner at the festival when you first were here, and in fact, Izzy saved him from a crossbow poison.
I'm a fickle lady.
Fuck's sake, Andrew.
What was that roll for?
Spell resistance.
Oh, that's at the other creature still. Yep, gotcha. Yep. Understood. The count. So healers will just keep attacking Frey, as you would expect. 2 misses. How have I suddenly gone to missing?
The thing of beauty and loveliness.
I think Michael must have.
Oh, you missed him.
I think you're doing it out of sympathy, Andrew, and I appreciate it.
Something weird's happening because that's armor class 20. Oh no, 25
Like 23 or something, isn't he?
and 26, which is what I got, and it said miss on Humphrey. Oh, because you've got to. Yep. Well, there you go. The haste. That all makes sense. Nala, you can make a will save. From there, once you see an unconscious body prone on, you know the pressure's there. You know the beast wants to come out, Nala.
And 15. Alrighty. Moving to there.
You may not even get that far.
Having the snot. Oh my god.
Nala, will save.
Will save, mate.
I thought you were taking the piss.
No.
Well, but yes, okay, you succeed with a high roll, and then yes, you miss with Dignity's barb.
And I reload and I'll withdraw back. No. I'll just stay there.
No, it's not Pathfinder 2. That
I'm
is
hasted.
Saturday night.
Dame Morgana is just going to cackle and keep cackling to keep everything cackled him.
I'm Frey.
So he's going to stick to the plan.
Miss. Ooh. Wow, where do you sit? That's a critical hit. Because you choose the best of those. So
Yep.
it's a critical hit. And then you'll have your other attack when you have completed your crit.
Has he not got that targeted?
Humphrey, you're attacking Count Bartleby. That could be me who's changed that. Is that who you're attacking, Count Bartleby?
No, the original creature rule. Is that not
There you go.
targeting now? Is it targeting?
Yep, it's all done. Yep.
Oh, yep.
So damage will apply, hopefully.
No. So this is added together, Andrew.
Yep.
22 points of damage, and now hasted.
You're next.
No. Bugger.
Yep.
From will do what From does and praise Angrad as he does 2 mighty swipes.
So that's a hit and a critical hit based on your flamed up weapon.
Crikey.
And you feel you have, with those mighty blows, killed the creature. Flame engulfs its body, burning it away. And in the flames, you see like lots of tiny spider-like things all burn away at the same time as well.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
most interesting.
And that would be the end. You'll go.
That creature. Well,
As the ball of light vanishes with these words to you.
yes, praise be Angrad. And then being hasted, he'll just do a quick little jump across to there.
Yep.
And that is that.
Izzy.
All right. I want to try and recall whether our orders were to preferably capture or if it mattered whether or not he was captured or killed.
Sure, make it's an intelligence roll.
And if I can't work it out, I'm going to yell out to other people to make sure I don't
yell.
kill him when I shouldn't.
Well, you know the order was kill or capture Count Lothide.
Either way. Sweet. Done. Okay. I am going to stab him in the throat.
Yep. So crit hit with your sneak attack dice, and if that doesn't kill him, then
So what was it? It was shift? Was it shift?
Yes.
So shift for normal damage, shift for, and then sneak attack. All right. So
I'm awake.
12, 30 damage.
Right, so he'll have to make a fortitude save. Basically need to get a 20, and he fails. So you have killed the Count, Izzy.
Roger.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think there is some gear there that I can add in at the moment, but obviously we're finishing. You find a +2 glammed breastplate.
Mm.
A spellbook,
Ooh.
a belt of incredible dexterity +2,
Ooh, there we are.
a circlet of persuasion. Look, there's some masterwork, so you probably could say it's light crossbow masterwork, a master sword cane. There is a wand of wand of scorching ray, and a wand of corrosive touch, and another set of keys. But you've already got one set of keys, so it's not really important. But with that, you would know the only thing left to do is to find the circle that you'll probably work out. There's a secret door. But really, with that, when you rest, you go up. So you haven't rested yet, but I think next week you'll basically, one would imagine you'll find the teleportation, rest, go up a level, etc.
Okay.
Do whatever else you want to do.
In saying that, Izzy is eyeing off that belt, drooling. Like, guys, can I grab that?
Empty your pockets first.
Okay. What do I take out?
All the stuff you stole from us.
I didn't. What? I haven't ever stolen anything from you.
There's only one character that has that thinks knows stuff, and that is Morgana.
That's right. And to be fair, really, I haven't stolen anything from you guys.
Yes, you
at
have.
all.
It's an unwritten rule. Everything found is split.
Oh, well, I'm just playing my character.
Yes, you are. And my character doesn't know.
No one
That's
knows.
true. He doesn't. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he'd be like, go for it.
Thanks.
But
Well, if
everyone
you're going to go extra dexed, I'll take the chainmail.
Yeah. Nice.
does the breastplate look good on From?
Yeah, well, that's right.
Well, it depends. If it's going to make make him look better than his current +1 full plate.
We'll just take it and see. Mind you, it's not there. I can't see it. +1, +1.
Glammed. It should be there as +2 glammed.
Oh, oh, so you can make it look like leather armor or a skirt.
Yes, very handy in social settings.
Yep.
As is the sword cane, potentially.
Very pimpish.
Okay, can he do this? That was a thing. So we can go. What am I? 22, and then go to inventory. Just go to carried. Go to equipped. Yeah, dropped his AC by 2.
No, it's not. The armor's not working properly. So on my base is 15, and I put a +6 on, and I'm still at 15.
Could be the dex check that it's negging.
No, you have to. It comes on as equipped, but you have to click on the equipped and run it through again. $30. Shit. Oh, need back to 20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
30.
'cause
Holy shit.
Yeah, I had both equipped.
Ah,
So yeah, no, it drops me too low.
Ah.
That's all right. I shall put it back into the party thing. That is fine. That is fine. But we can review that next.
So certainly next week, guys, you would go up your level while we do the rest and other things.
Sweet.
Okay. Nice.
Thank you all very much. And I think, Michael, are we on this Saturday night?
We are with Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, is it Call of Cthulhu again? Okay. Yep.
See.
All good.
Cool. No worries.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Jen.